All right, hello, this is Liam Gallagher at the bottom of the Super Pipe with Frank Wells from Snowpack Technologies. How's it going, Frank?
Good. A little hung. Feeling it from the festivities last night.
Yeah.
And it's got some snow falling now, of course, because we finished cutting.
Perfect. Just right in time.
It's the curse. It always happens that way.
Yeah.
But the trees will be good tomorrow, so I can't complain.
Cool. So how's this pipe? This is 22 foot. This is the first year the X Games has had the 22 footer, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Stepped up. The biggest change is that obviously it's to 22 foot, and then it's also 18 degrees, and it's always been about 16 degrees, and it doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot faster. So the riders are just loving it. I think it's our best one at X yet, for sure.
Cool. How many of these pipes have you built for the X Games?
I am on year 9 of building it, and it's a whole crew of us. It's myself and Brad Herder and the whole SBT crew, Mike Bonnell, Chris Gunnarsson, Kurt Epler. There's a bunch of us that push on it. I just kind of get to come in and do all the cutting as well. But yep, I was an athlete in the first 4, and I've built the last 9, so I'm one of the few that's been here from day 1.
And how long does it take, like start to finish, to build this pipe?
This pipe took about 17 days of pushing to build it. I've actually been here since December 27th, so we had a little bit of a warm start for our snowmaking season here, and so it kind of put us behind, but it's all good now.
Cool. And what's the total investment between snowmaking and then cat hours, diesel, all that goes into this pipe?
I honestly don't know. I know the dirt work was probably, a couple $100,000. The new cutter was $100,000. The new cat was, $300,000. So I mean, it's got to be getting up there around $1 million for this.
And when you see the guys boosting in finals and practice or whatever, when you get to watch them ride, do you feel a certain sense of pride to see that they're really progressing in this pipe?
Oh yeah, it's cool. I mean, just watching the girls the other night, watching Tora do runs that none of us could do when I was competing. So I mean, the progression overall is fun. It's kind of a second chance, I guess you could say, for me, to kind of live through their riding a little bit. So it's cool.
And then what's your plan after X Games? Where are you headed?
I'm going to Snow Scrapers in Manhattan.
Are you helping build that?
Yep. Myself and Mike Patera and Kurt Epler, a bunch of us from SBT, and some different people from the East Coast are going to be working on that. So excited to see that as well.
And it's going to be kind of like a big hip, right?
Like a step-up double-sided hip. Hips always kind of shoot you, jump into oblivion, and so the landing's actually about 9 feet taller than the takeoff, which takes away a little bit from the kind of, I guess, the wow factor for spectators, just for the height level. But I think the riders are going to feel more comfortable, and that's all I care about.
That's the most important thing. Any picks for tonight's event? Want to make any calls?
I don't know. I mean, I think Kevin and Sean are both riding so ridiculous, and I mean, I think Sean's going to pull it out, but I mean, I want to see those two battle.
Yeah, it should be a good show.
I mean, Steve Fisher's riding really well too, so I think it's going to be who just lets it roll, who lets their edge ride and doesn't speed check.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot, Frank. Good work on the pipe, and we'll see you tonight.
Cool, thanks.